The 34-second squeeze. Choi Gap-bok, a yoga practitioner of over 20 years, was arrested on suspicion of robbery and held in a detention cell at a police station in Daegu, South Korea. Just 5 days into his detention, in 2012, he applied ointment to his skin and folded his body through the cell's narrow food slot, an opening measuring under 2 inches tall. The entire movement took him less than a minute, captured on security footage that later stunned investigators reviewing the tape. Journalists nicknamed him the Korean Houdini, though his freedom didn't last, since he was recaptured 6 days later.
The double helicopter job. Pascal Payet didn't just escape prison using a helicopter once. He did it multiple times using nearly the same method. During his first breakout in 2001, masked accomplices hijacked a helicopter and forced the pilot to land on the roof of his facility, lifting him to freedom before guards could react. 2 years later, he returned the favor, helping 3 other inmates escape the very same way from the very same prison. He pulled off a 3rd helicopter escape years after that. This time, he timed to land on Bastille Day, a national holiday honoring the storming of a French prison centuries earlier. The Papier-Mâché Heads. Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin spent 18 months chiseling through the concrete around a ventilation duct in their Alcatraz cells, using spoons and tools gathered from the workshop. To fool nightly bed checks, they crafted dummy heads from soap, toilet paper, and real human hair collected from their freshly shaved heads, placing the dummies under their blankets while they slipped through the tunnel toward the roof. They launched a raft stitched together from more than 50 stolen raincoats into the frigid waters of San Francisco Bay under cover of darkness. Neither their bodies nor any confirmed sighting has ever surfaced, and the case remains officially open to this day. The guard disguise. 7 inmates, known as the Texas 7, overpowered guards and maintenance workers at a maximum security unit in Kennedy, Texas, locking 10 staff members inside a utility closet. They stripped their captives of uniforms, identification, and weapons, then used the stolen credentials to walk directly out through the front gate, posing as prison personnel. The group evaded capture for over a month, committing further crimes across multiple states before law enforcement finally caught up with them. The case remains one of the largest and most coordinated prison breaks in Texas history. The shower drain tunnel. Joaquin Guzman, widely known as El Chapo, escaped a maximum security facility in Mexico through a tunnel accessed by a hole cut beneath the shower in his cell. The tunnel extended more than a mile underground, complete with lighting, ventilation, and a modified motorcycle rigged on rails to help him move quickly through the passage. Investigators later determined the operation required significant outside coordination, given the engineering involved and how undetected the digging remained for months. It marked the 2nd time he had escaped custody, having previously bribed his way out of an earlier sentence. The Meat-Smuggled Hacksaw. David Sweat and Richard Matt escaped the Clinton Correctional Facility in New York after months of cutting through the back walls of their neighboring cells using power tools. A prison tailor smuggled hacksaw blades to them, hidden inside frozen hamburger meat, giving them what they needed to break into a network of steam pipes running beneath the prison. They crawled roughly 400 feet through the pipe system before emerging from a manhole in the middle of town. Their escape triggered one of the largest manhunts in state history, ending 3 weeks later when one was shot and the other was recaptured. The wooden gun. John Dillinger, already infamous for a load of armed bank robberies, staged an escape from a local jail in Indiana using nothing more than a fake pistol made from wood and darkened with shoe polish. He used the prop to take a guard hostage, then force staff into empty cells before calmly walking out through the front entrance. What made the case so remarkable wasn't the escape itself, but the fact that a career criminal known for using real firearms had managed to talk his way to freedom using something that couldn't fire a single shot. The fake death escape. Stephen Russell, already known for multiple crazy escapes, perhaps his most daring plan, by starving himself and taking large doses of laxatives, mimicking the rapid weight loss associated with late-stage AIDS. Convinced by his declining condition, prison officials transferred him first to a medical unit, then eventually to a nursing home with far lighter security. From there, he simply walked out the front door unsupervised, since no one had thought to actually test him for the disease he claimed to have. To complete the deception, he mailed a forged death certificate to a courthouse, making himself legally dead, while very much alive and on the run. But eventually, he got caught, and unfortunately for him, he was recaptured. If you liked watching this video, subscribe for more, and comment the next video idea.